So let's go over some current Cowboys that we need to take the next step in order for us to have a successful season this season, and that are due for a next step for this season. We need this to happen due to the lack of moves in the front office, the our guys philosophy. So we gotta pay attention to guys that are due for that next step. First guy being Hunter Luepke. Our fullback, yes, this is very important. The fullback, yes, the fullback. Fullbacks and tight ends are near and dear to my heart, especially as an O-lineman, because they're an extension of the O-line. They are very important, crucial in the run game. I'm gonna go over like the personnel, split back, I formation, offset I, millions of times that we should be using a fullback. I just felt this is important because I'm gonna go over this trend as well. But the Cowboys at one point struggled in the red zone, and one of my biggest gripes with offenses is when we get close to the red zone, it's time to score, and we get too cute with the offense, get too flashy with the offense. When it should be simple, straight to the point, I formation. Our run game is so important. A short yardage run game is so important, and a fullback is the one leading the charge because, yes, the old lineman can do so much, but look, the box is gathered in tight, so there's going to be leakage, and the running back is going to need a direct escort. And we talk about physicality injectors, thermometers on the team. Fullback comes to mind. This is a guy who's working all throughout the game and won't show up on the stat sheet, but look, when they make a great play, their impact is felt. You think about the good fullbacks in the league right now, the first name that comes to mind is our rivals over there in Santa Clara at San Francisco, being Juszczyk, and how vital he is into the offense over there, and the mastermind they have up there. He uses him as a Swiss Army knife as well. He's going out there and blocking as well, and him and that combination of Christian McCaffrey, that run game is lethal. So, and you think about the great Cowboy days. His nickname was Moose. I'm blanking on his name. I'm too young to remember, but look, I can only imagine how vital he was into helping that great old lineman plus that great fullback, and that brought back Super Bowls. So we need a big step from him because this is a big step for the Cowboys to go back to the basics, to be efficient in the much needed areas. We need to be one of the most dangerous teams when it comes to the red zone. We need to cash in all those opportunities because it just opens up the offense so much. And one of the first steps is just going back and just, reevaluating one of the most lost positions in the league because they tried to start putting tight ends a couple of years ago. But look, let's go over Hunter Luepke. Let's go over some of these stats first. So as you can see, we're on ESPN, Hunter Luepke, and his stats this last season. So it's not going to jump off the page. It's pretty, because he's not getting that many carries, which I will want to see that go up. And, it's a great change up, especially with our running back committee situation. 17 games played, 6 carries for 19 yards, 3.2, 1 touchdown, had a long of 9. He also had a fumble. I think it was versus the Miami Dolphins. That was crucial. Look, this is why this position is so important. He, as far as him having direct impact, carrying is very limited. So when he does do it, and we need to do it, it's all about situation and effectiveness. I wish we could get him more involved in the passing game as well. Only 3 receptions, 4 targets for 18 yards, 6, average. But look at this trend of all the great running teams in the league. Okay, I was going over how red zone is just important to effectiveness for a team. Look who's at the top of the league. San Francisco. That's a team that went to the Super Bowl last year. That was an offense that was very dangerous last year. 68% conversion percentage, okay? And in 2020, they improved from last year. Look where we at. 12th. middle of the pack. This is around the middle of the pack. We actually decreased. We were 50, almost 58% conversion percentage. 71% in 2022. We lost almost 20 percentages, man. 20%. 20%. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's gonna get you beat in the first round. These are the little forecasters that's foreshadowing the big storm that's coming in the end. Little things like that. But hey, this is why we're here. But I'm gonna go over, the trend I'm seeing with this list. I'm gonna go back and forth. So I'm gonna go over personnel. So obviously, fullbacks usually come in heavy personnel, which is 20 personnel, 20 and above. If you don't know personnel, so the vocab or the lingo when talking football, the first number. So it's always double digits. The first number represents how many running backs you have out there, and the second number represents how many tight ends you have out there. So if it's 10 personnel, 1 running back, 0 tight ends. 20, 2 backs and 2 tight. Or if it's 20, 2 backs and no tight ends. 22, etc., etc. What I'm getting to that point is, personnel is important, especially when running, heavy personnel out there, especially here in the red zone, which this is where you should be bringing it out and how effective they were with it. So look at this trend. I'm going to. This is the red zone. I'm gonna keep flipping back and forth for you to see. This is a personnel graph, for the tendency for the team. So look, as I click, we ran a lot of 11 personnel. I do remember as 0, we did go a lot of quite a bit empty in like crucial parts of the game. Yeah. So let me go to this. This is the main one I wanted to show, the 20 and above. So when I look at teams like, let's look at the Niners. Niners are number 1 in the red zone. Look where they're at. So teams gonna be more than one because you're doing more than one personnel. They ran 22 personnel, which is 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. They're 31. Let's go towards the top. They're 10th in the league with 2 running backs and 1 tight end. This team right here, look how effective it is. Look at the EPA. This is like top of the league. Look at that. This is a trend I noticed. I'm telling you, Detroit. Do you think Detroit was a good running team? Let's look at the trend. Detroit, 2 running back, 1 tight end, 8th in the league, and I think they're on here again. Nope, they're not. They're not to the top 32. They're other personnel. So they really love that person. They really love this heavy personnel. Let's go back. Miami ran it on us too. Miami, where they at? Miami was more of a passing team, so they was trying to spread you out and get you to empty the box and run it on you. You got to understand like their philosophy. Buffalo, we're Buffalo a running team. Let's see, they run a lot of heavy personnel. Oh, they're 21 personnel. Was here at 16th. Are here again? They're right behind us. You see where we're at? We're middle of the pack, and they're middle of the pack. But you gotta understand. Oh, here Buffalo's here again with their 21. This is abstract. That means it's some type of flair they put on this personnel. I mean, yeah, it's their philosophy run game is just not predicated on the back. They have moved to that more in the later parts of the season because they're trying to keep Josh Allen upright. But it's just a trend. Just a trend. Here, Washington. Where's Washington at? Number 3, 21 personnel. Are they on here again? I don't believe so. Arizona. I did not see Arizona on this list. I think they run a bunch of 12 and etc. Baltimore. You think that's going to be facing this year? Baltimore. They're above us. 21 and they're effective with it. LA Rams, they ran the ball, but if you think about it, they're a system type and they got 2 good receivers, Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. Philly is right behind us, 21 personnel, and Cincy. But we're gonna be done with that. So I am officially able to clip up my own clips. I got my access to the all 22 pros cut, so I'm going to go over what I saw. So as I stated before when I went over the trend, a lot of times when we see Hunter Luepke be effective or even get in the game. It's special teams for one, of course, and red zone and short down and distance, scenario. So let's go over the film. We didn't upgrade it today. I could draw and everything. So look, this is an I formation where we got 22 personnel, 2 backs, 2 tight ends, motion across the way, trying to get movement from the linebackers, etc. This game, by the way, this game is versus the Seahawks, if you remember. So he's going to be leading the way for Tony Pollard. So I believe this block is going to be something like this, if that makes sense. Let me see. Does it? Yeah, in that direction, more tighter. My drawing could be better, but look, we're gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. So yeah, okay. So he stays tight. The guard here gets beat. It's more of a breakdown type of play. So I want him to somehow be an athlete. I know I'm asking him a lot. Be an athlete and be aware of this, because if he can reach this guy here, right here, immediately get here. He's got to see that, not get hung up. I know he's trying to take care of all the leakage, but Ferguson has his man. Ferguson has his block right here. He has his block. He has his block. I need you to come here. Get that man here. So, if he can do that, like I feel like this Pollard has a chance. Our running back has a chance because he's 1-on-1 with this guy. And I'm saying 1-on-1 because the speed. If he hits this hole hard enough, he wouldn't even be like this guy here. Wouldn't even be a threat because of the momentum will carry him to the end zone. So I mean, this is something we could improve upon. When I was clipping it up, I didn't really see if we scored on this possession. I know this is towards the end of the game, but this is a crucial possession here. See, he gets stood up, has no momentum, and they're able to make the tackle. But if we can get better awareness, this is the close-up cut. If he can get right, like I'm telling you, if he can immediately see that this double team is working, and they have him pretty much knocked off, immediately get to 20. Or if he can even hook 20, but I'm not saying hook because the play is obviously going inside, the way they're blocking and the way he's like scanning in and out. He's trying to kick somebody out to get Pollard, as north and south as possible. But if he can do that, we have a chance. We have a chance here. And if the worst case scenario, we're even closer to the scoring, maybe on the 5 or the 3 yard line. So next play. So this is a offset eye. What is this? Yeah, 20 personnel, offset eye. I think this is just a normal down. I don't think this is a short down. This is something. I believe he's coming around on this play because they're running action here, and he's coming around here to swipe on 55 on this play. So in his proper technique, he needs to aim for 55's inside shoulder with so he can keep 55 keep him outside so he doesn't fade back into the play, because this run can easily turn back up inside. So I believe that's his job. If he can continue to do that, but you can't catch right here. You got to be in attack mode, and even if you can get an initial good pop, that's huge right here on this play. So let's see what he does. So he whiffs right there. He goes for a cut block on. I think Tyron, you can say he lost right here because 99 shouldn't be nowhere near it. But I can't have you whiffing. Here's another game. This is a game we struggled in, obviously, versus the Niners. This is 22 personnel. We got the 2 running backs, 2 tight ends, obviously. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. It's supposed to be in short yardage. This is a good defense, especially a good run defense we're playing on. So let's see. It's a toss. It's a toss play. So we're trying. Everyone's in a outside zone. Okay, everyone's stepping here. Step, 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 step. Outside. And Hunter is leading off. So this, and then obviously we're tossing. So everything's gonna be stretched, and we're trying to get just a good block. If we can, I will want him inside out because I want this toss to eventually cut back inside at some point in here. But let's see. He's got to get a good block for it. Like his block is, I will argue, is one of the most important. I mean, I take that back. Tyron Smith reaching this guy is very important as well. But yeah, let's see here. They motion over, so obviously this is a pin and pull because we got. I thought Tyron was going to be reaching here, but no, we got a pin and pull here. Tyron is going to be leading the way, which I love these type of plays because we're getting the big guy on a little guy. So you need to be following the butt of Tyron because whatever he can't get, you need to clean up. And everyone's coming, so we need to hurry up and set up these blocks. Cause they're hard. These are small linebackers. I mean, these are smart linebackers. They're already going this way, hard. Everyone's already scraping this way. They're already pressing hard. So let's see what happened. Let's see the effects of this play. So yeah, we didn't get inside out on 48. We didn't get inside out on 48. Man, look, they already there. Oh, this is a different play, right? This is a different play. Yeah, let's go back to this play. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, if he can get inside out on that block, I feel like, this play was kind of blew up because they're what's the word? They're pursuing hard. The pursuit is great by this defense, but this is why you gotta do all the little things, man. Here's another play. It's another toss from our own end zone. Oh, it's not a toss. It's more of an outside zone stretch. So it's more, a little downhill. This guy right here is losing. But here, so I'm already knowing what you're seeing, Hunter. You're seeing this guy can fold off right here. So you're trying to probably knock him back on and move up to this guy here. Because I think Tyler is automatically aiming for here. So let's see how this play develops. Great block. That's a great block. Look at that. Boom. His had us play side. So the stretch. Good thing this guy didn't make a play. So now we can bounce it and cut it right. Let me see. I'm getting fancy on y'all. Let's do this. We can, since Pollard, this is what you need a good premier back for, has made this guy miss right here. Now his route is we can bounce it and cut it right up in here because Hunter's had his play side and he can knock this guy inside. This is great technique. You get a good little pop and you spring open the run. You spring it open. So we can get like more of this on a daily basis. Even in this game, I think this is late in the game where we were struggling, but he fumbled right there. I remember this play. Man, that was a good run. But look, you can only do your job. Here we go. This is 21 personnel. We motion him back into an offset eye. So let's see what we're going to get here. This is a rare player of him checking out into a route. He's scanning, As you can see, he's scanning. Yeah, just the play design wasn't for him. But look, you can just see. I want the Cowboys to make an effort to get him more involved in the run game. Here's a rare occurrence of him actually getting a handoff. Now, this is an example of what I'm talking about. This is an example of what I'm talking about, Cowboys. This is what really irks my mind. And I thought we got rid of this when we got rid of Kellen Moore. Why are we in 11 personnel? Shotgun with a fullback as the only back, running a zone action, and not even that. Look at the depth of the shotgun. We're not even deep as we use. I think we're a couple of yards up, so we're very close. What are we trying to do at fullback depth? The shotgun. So by the look of it, I understand. If we can get this block up, he should run clean downhill. I understand, but it's this is the NFL. It's not going to be like that as usual. So why not, Mike? If you want to run some type of 11 personnel, why not bring Dak up, put him behind the center, under center, put Hunter as the long back, and let him get some momentum and catch it in his belly, and let's get downhill like that. Why not do that, or put some zone action behind that? I don't like. We're getting him moving laterally, and we're putting it cross face, and we're in shotgun. Why? We have and then look how this play develops. Look how this play develops, man. Get my mouse back. Sorry. Look how this play developed. It's blown up. Because our fullback doesn't have any momentum. Our fullback, and I think it was empty, and they motioned him back in the backfield. Oh, it was pistol. But it's blown up. That was an example of the Cowboys getting too cute. When we get in the red zone and you want to run the ball, we cannot afford to go cute. Matter of fact, I better not see I barely see 10 empty. I barely see that, bro. In this year, I swear to God. If we try to actually physically win some games, that's how those when you run those formations and there's not that much field left, the defense is all we're not adding no nuances to them. We're not being no misdirections. It's an easy stop, in my opinion. That's not a misdirection. That's not a change up. What is it? Here's Hunter again. I don't like that right there. Look right there. Look at this. Him hesitating. I don't like that right there. We need to. This is where we need to improve right here. And I hope he's doing just like us right here. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs to be watching this film. He cannot hesitate right here. But it doesn't help when you got a running back, Deuce. You can't just. You gotta practice some patience, man. You just shoot in there. Head down. You would have got a little bit further if you followed Hunter. I think. If you would have went where Hunter went. I need the wide cut, man. I need the wide. I gotta see what you saw. They're double team in here. Let me get it's a double team here. Single block here. And Hunter is coming here. He's coming here. So, what do we see? What do we see right here, man? Yeah, we should have stayed behind Hunter. Let me go back a little bit more. Yeah, but Hunter. I think you gotta fork this out though. I think 8 was your most dangerous man, but I mean, the play ended so fast, you can really barely tell. Let's go to the next play. Here we go. We're in red zone again, in shotgun, in like a pistol type. Man, I hate this formation, especially this close in. But I think we're running a pass play out of this, right? Because we're gonna play action it. No, it's a run. Oh, this is one of those rare touchdowns. But it's just, I bet it's because the defense played it so badly though. We're running a simple zone action. Yeah, we got lucky. We got lucky. You know why? Let me tell you who flies out of there. It's number 5. This safety. He flies out of there completely. And 27 is late. I'm telling you, because, like, he's taking this behind right here, like this is the D gap. He's taking it right here in this lane. And that's Brandon Cooks blocking right there. Like, it's a wide receiver. Like, he's going to do it, but, like, this is why the Patriots was so bad last year. This is not going to work versus the Niners, as you can see. And you knew not to pull this bullshit ass formation out. This is stuff I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not winning formation football. Like, I know it got the job done here, but we can't have like this is false pretenses, man. But shout out to Hunter Luepke. This is a touchdown. Here we go again. So this is not. I don't believe this is in red zone. He's just here for a block. So he's only here for blocking. They're doing a rollout. So if you're in a rollout, I didn't go over that with y'all. Rollout people. The linemen. They're trying to make this shape. They're trying to make a shepherd's hook for the rollout. So because he's rolling out this way, and we're making a hook right here. That's the blocking. So he's gonna take a step and then hook back for anybody who's trying to come. If anybody comes backside like that, if that makes sense. And it does. 92 he's looping out. So this is this guy, but he's just scanning because the play happened so fast. So I guess we're passing out here. Here's an offset eye 21 formation. 21 personnel offset eye formation. I don't like this right here, man. He does a lot of catching. I don't need him to do a lot of catching when he's blocking. I need him to come with more authority. Hey, I think this is his first year, but this is where the steps need to come in. This is the learning curve that need to come in. Boom. I need just a little bit more conviction, Hunter. A little bit more. You tiptoeing through the hole too. I understand, but look, there's the hole. 8 is your man. There you go. You get inside out on him, but you barely almost whiffed. I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Stay a little bit, don't go too low to the ground. But you spring this run. That was a good block. That's a very good block. You had a pretty good game versus the Patriots. I'm glad I got this film. Yeah, he's checking through the formation here and getting out on the flat route. He's open, but this was even more open. It was a better game. Here he is, offset eye, 21 personnel. Yeah, man. See, look, this game. Look, it's like he closes his eyes. You can't do that, Hunter. We're gonna need a bigger step. You close your eyes, cause you whiff right here, and the dude uses his hands and just smacks around you. Does he make the play? He makes the play. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't have that. You got to be better. Got to. And if you block right there, if you can just keep your eyes open. And run through it right here. Get inside out on this block. Look at that, bro. Look at this right here. Look at this hole. Just look at this hole. This hole right here. Well, he's still here, but it's 3 linemen. These 3 are working here. So I am expecting somebody to come off on this guy. Look at this hole here. Look at this hole here. And he has momentum. This guy is flying out. And he has momentum that way. If that should tell you everything that could happen right there. You know what I'm saying? That could have been like a 15-yard game right there. All of if who did what? Hunter Luepke. So man, that's my cut up. Shout out Hunter Luepke, man. You know, the fullback position, I think, needs to do the same thing the tight end position did. What, you know, Kittle getting all those guys together and they form. You know, they do. You know, they just over the summer, I think they do seminars and stuff like that, and just go over and just improve. And now the tight end position is just as rich as it is. If you look across the league, the fullback position is not as rich as other positions. It's a very rare commodity. Matter of fact, you know, you're lucky the fullback, the pure like fullback in general, like in formations 21, someone's gonna still be there in the space, but they usually put tight ends. But you know, you gotta appreciate when it's a true fullback. So I need him to take the time with Kyle Juszczyk over in the Niners and what he does, his blocking schemes, how he looks at the game. You know, train with him, guys in history that I'm blanking on, and I feel like if he can improve, we can very much improve our red zone conversion rate, our short yardage conversion rate, whether it be fourth down, etc. And we will see less times of us not being able to, you know, respond when we get punched in the mouth, because he's going to be able to come and lay the thunder, and everyone's like, oh, you know, hey, Hunter came to play, we need to play too. So, and that's the type of like energy I want contagious on this team when it gets, you know, nitty gritty. That's some of the stuff you can lean on and, you know, ride that on to, you know, to a successful season. So yeah, this is the first video of the series. We're gonna go through a couple of guys on the Cowboys that I believe they should be taking a big step this year. Shout out Hunter Luepke. Until next time, everyone, peace.